Hello, welcome back to the Amputee Angler. Something different tonight. I'm down on the Shingle. I'm just local at Seaford. It's hard work down here, guys, for me, I won't lie to you. They've really raised up the Shingle here. I'm down here with Jake, muscle fishing. We've also bumped into Neil and CJ, fishing with CJ, or Wild Waters Outdoors as he is now. I think Jake's got a fish on down there. But yeah, this is hard work. I'm not enjoying this already today. Just even tackling up is hard work for me. We're down here, throw some baits out. Mackerel, lugworm wraps, that sort of thing. Going for rays and congers. Tides are coming in really fast, and I cannot stress, and I can't do it justice, how hard it is for me to walk on the sand and shingle on 2 fake legs. It's not a sympathy vote. I really am having a hard time here tonight. Hopefully we can get something. Yeah, I've got 2 rods out now, but the tide's already coming in that quick. I'm gonna have to move my stuff back. I'll try and film stuff and show you when I come back up to the top, because at the minute it's just hard work. So whatever I can get for you tonight, I'm gonna get for you. Hopefully a few fish. Other than that, yeah, just the chance to get out and just have a bit of chill time. Life's been hard recently, just mentally, sort of outing myself a little bit. It's been really difficult. Lots going on. Everything's all good, I'm okay, but I just need to get out and just get in the environment, as they say, and just relax, and that's what I'm doing. And Jake has already got a dogfish over there, I can see, so first fish to Jake for the night. Happy days. Right, you'll see what I mean now. It's, you know, when you're walking up Shingle and when you've got legs and it rolls away from you and you sort of go 1 step forward, 2 steps back, sort of where we are. I see what, I might have a little bite on there. It's hard because I can't really punch out that far here. I don't have the purchase power to have a good whip out. So, right, I think I saw a little nod on that left rod. The left one's been out the longest. Like I said, it's just could also be this tide up. I'm not casting out very far. I just haven't got the purchase power. Oh, I've struck it. Oh, that feels a bit of weight there, guys. Well, there is every chance we've got something on there. There is every chance we've got something on. Oh, I don't know, actually, just gone a bit light there. No, I'm not sure. I thought we had something on there for a second. No, no dice. Ugh. That's what the rig is, guys. It's just a pulley pennel, and we're on a 6 ounce lead at the minute, just because there's a bit of tide coming through here. Maybe even a 7 actually. I think it's red 7, isn't it? Yeah, just a pulley pennel, and that is it. What I was trying to say is I can't get too close to the water because it's unsafe. I can see the wet line, and this is the sort of thing I have to think about. I can see where the line's wet, where the furthest wave has come up. So I've got a rough idea of how far down I can go, but I really can't get too close because it's just not safe for me. If I get washed out, you know, I'm done for. I'm sinking, and I can't really give it any fancy wax out. I mean, that's only going. I'm barely going past that second breaker, which I know is okay if you're bassing, but I could do with a bit more distance really. And then trying to walk on this poxy pea shingle, it's just hard work. Come on, not moaning, make the most of it. At this point, even a dogfish is hard earned for me on this. Absolutely disgusting. Right. There we are, we're up there. What you'll see is you'll see the tide movement. Because I'm not punching that far, it's almost just back of the washing machine. I mean, the left one's already going crazy where it's in that turbulent water. I'll keep persevering with it because I'm out now, and I might as well have a go. Right, so this one's nice and tight. This one is bedded in. This one, the gripper is in on this one. The left one is still rolling around a little bit. But the trouble I've got is, like I said, I can't keep walking up and down the beach all night. It's just not possible for me. So I'm having to just cast it out and hope for the best here, really. Obviously we're in the right spot. I know there's fish in the area, but what I'm trying to decipher is the bites, and the line's quite close to the breakers. So every time the breaker's coming up, I'm getting a bite. Or not a bite, I'm getting a tip movement. The difference is trying to decipher what's waves and what's a bite. But it's going to be a tough one tonight, and it's just going to be whatever it's going to be. I really am out just to really have a bit of 5 minutes peace and quiet, really. Got my new salt tripod. It was given to me, thank you very much. Other than that, yeah, it's just nice to get out and chill, really. Alright, Jake's got another doggo to my right, and I have got what I think is a bite. Right, here we go. What have we got on here? Probably naffle again. Shore fishing is not my game. Oh, that's what I meant. That's exactly what I didn't want to happen. That is exactly what I didn't want to happen. Well, we have got a fish though. Well, we have got a fish, guys. Oh, this is not pretty. All right. Well, we have got ourselves our first fish of the night. Right, well, there is exactly what we didn't want. Here's a doggo, he's been covered in sand, and of course he's been sat on there. He's absolutely swallowed that hook. It's alright, I got it out. There we go. That was the bait it was on. Doggo. First of the night. Right guys, I'm going to put him back. I can't walk down there, guys, so apologies for this. He's going to go back best he can. Dogfish are really hardy. I've got to be careful because I have just been soaked already. It's not what I wanted. But unfortunately, in my position, this is all I can do. I'm going to wait for the wave to come in as best it can without trying to soak me. Right, I'm not going to run the risk of going down there. Here comes one. He's going on this one regardless. And that'll do. He's none the worse for that. That's absolutely fine. There he goes. Off he goes. I can see him powering away, and I'm going to get out of the way before this one gets me again. Oh, I'm running. I can't run. I'm running. I can't run. Oh, first fish. Oh, we've got a bite on that right one again already, I think. It's not long been out there. That's the waves coming in. There, that's the waves there. That's the waves. You see it, just can't quite get enough height to get above those breakers. Then again, I said that last time and there was a fish sat on it, so try and get it there. It's not that I don't know what I'm doing, it's just that it's really uncomfortable on this sand, and to try and adjust everything every 5 minutes, even just bending down, is absolute hard work. That's it coming in there. There we go. See, I'm wobbling now. Look. This left one's been out for a while, so I'm going to change this one. Let's have a look, see what we got on here. Trouble is as well, where everyone normally just tracks back, undoes the bail arms or drag and just walks back, even just doing that for me is hard work. Right. Really rolling in now. Let's keep digging in, keep that rod high. And another one will go on. Okay, this is what I'm making. Even just get into my bait bag, which is 3 foot behind me, is hard work. So So this is some I prepared earlier. Oh, we've got some just normal mackerel wraps there, Cox and Raw bait elastic, and a couple there with lug wraps on them as well. I know you shouldn't pre-prepare baits, it was highlighted to me earlier today, I'm aware of that, but I'm already struggling to stand up, and doing baits and wraps and things on here, it's just no for me, guys. So I literally do as much bait prep as I can, and that's it. And then I'm just going to hook this once it comes that tide again. Let's see, it's already coming up to me, look, already got to move again, it's already chasing me back up the beach. I don't like it fishing. Get me back on my boat, and then that's just going to clip onto here on the impact clip. He says. God, I'm so cack-handed. Again, I'm looking for the dry and the wet there. I know it changes because obviously it's coming in, but I've got a rough idea where I'm potentially safe for at least a second, and then I'm going to try my best to punch this out. Alright, amongst fighting this surf, I'm trying, pardon me, excuse me, and as well as sinking into this quicksand, I'm trying to pick the rod up in my hands and feel it, and I'm lifting it above the waves, and I think I can feel a bite. It is a think, but there it is, and I think we might have something on there, guys. I think Jake's in to my right possibly as well. I think we might have something on. Well, I'm trying my best here. It'll be a very lacklustre video. Oh, no, now it's kind of a bit closer, I'm not 100% sure. No, probably not actually, guys. Could be a false alarm this. Oh no, we have. There we go. We've got I've got a feeling, oh, it's a baby dogfish. Right, I've got to try and be careful here because like I said, I'm going to get wet. Yeah, yeah, tiny. Oh, there we go, I walked into my own line, look. Right, absolutely tiny. I said there was a bite on there, I could feel it. That is the baby, that's only going to be a year, 2 years old. That is a baby. Tiny. Tiny. Again, now look here. Right, I'm going to get him back. Again, now if you look, my area of safe standing is now gone. It's coming farther and further in that sea, so I've got to be careful. I'm going to put this one back. Brilliant. Right. Nothing on this one. That's okay though. There's definitely time for me to move my rods back because I'm going to get soaked in a second. Alright, some realities now. I can't even get up and down this little tiny lip there. The sea's still probably 20-25 yards away. I'm having to cast from the top down. This ain't going to be going anywhere near where them fish are. Unless I was bassing where, you know, an underarm. You can see how far away you probably can't in the dark. Yeah, I'm probably now pissing in the wind. Absolutely pointless this now, but I'm here and I'm going to give it a go. We'll stick it out. But yeah, not enjoying this tonight whatsoever. But we'll whip it out anyway. Oh. That's going about 10 yards behind the breaker. Yeah, I'm bassing, that's what I'm doing. I ain't getting nothing else, I tell you. That's absolutely pointless. Absolutely pointless, that. Well, if you are watching this video, then I've made a video clearly, but there has been a realisation tonight, and that is that I no longer want to shore fish on the Shingle anymore as a double leg amputee. The reason being is it's just hard work. I can't do it. I'm strong, I can walk, but the Shingle fights you. It literally fights you. You take a step back and it wants to drag you two further back. Sorry, you take a step forward and it wants to drag you 2 steps back. If the sea comes racing in, I can't run away from it. I've got soaked feet. The feet are now soaked. Obviously, what I say feet, my robotic feet, for the smart arses amongst you. But they're now soaking wet, they're full of water, they're now heavy. Walking becomes harder. So I've now moved back. Jake's very kindly moved my gear back for me. And I would have struggled on my own. I would have struggled. Probably would have snapped some rods, snapped a tripod. But yeah, he's moved the gear back for me. But I'm now 25 yards, 30 yards away from the water. And even then it's only going to be 2 or 3 foot. And I'm managing to cast on the top here because I can't get any oomph. I'm managing to cast just behind the second breaker, which is fine if I'm bassing, but we're Rays tonight and Congers. I want to be off of it. So yeah, big realisation for me tonight that this is not what I want to be doing anymore. I know my strengths, and walking on Shingle is not one of them.
Yeah, you are literally just getting it over the surf.
Yep. Not getting far enough. If I was bassing, I'd be happy, but not in February. I've had another one. I had one a minute ago. I've had 3. No, I'll probably give it to a high, which is at 9, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I was going to do.
Yeah, and then I am going to need to getting back up that bank.
Yeah, it's 8:54 now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
10 minutes maybe.
Yeah, give it another 10 minutes then. I think I'll do. I've got 2 baits there. I'll quickly change this left one.
Yeah.
And I'll give it 15 minutes.
Yeah, sounds
Yeah. And then I'll pack up.
I've learned, like, when to... It's either good.
Well, thing is though, people will be happy with a load of dogs.
Yeah.
See what I mean? I'm struggling here to stand up. I think there's one on here, to be fair. I think there's one on here. I'm not made for shore fishing, I'll tell you now. Yeah, there's a fish on this one. I think mine's just come off in that swirl. Yeah, mine's just come off in that swirl, I think. I had one on then, back in that swirl. Just got back in the car early, I might add. Not early, but we finished earlier than we planned. And I've come to a bit of a sad realisation, really, and it is a bit of a sad realisation. Since losing my legs, I've had a lot of firsts. You know, I've done a lot more firsts in my life, and I haven't had that many lasts, really. I'm struggling to think of any lasts, really. But I've had one tonight, and it's the sad realisation as a grown man on 2 fake legs that the Shingle bait fishing is just too much hard work for me. I can't do it physically. It's not right. I'm putting my body through hard graft on this Shingle. I know if you've got legs, which will be probably 99.99% of the people I'm talking to, if you've got legs, you can't really understand it, but it is absolutely hard work. It is difficult. And lugging beach casters and tripods and a seat to sit down on, baits, weights, all the tackle you need for a decent session on the beach. And even then I try and scale it down. It's just hard work. I can't do it. And tonight at Seaford, and give the guys credit, I was fishing with Jake tonight, and we inadvertently bumped into Neil Templeman and CJ down here. And Neil and Jake gave me a hand getting down. and getting down somewhere on a steep, it's like that. They've made it impossible for anybody, and I'm ranting now, but they've made it possible for anybody who's got any sort of mobility issues. They've made it impossible to get down at Seaford now. It's hard work. And that is, by the by, that's not anybody else's problem. It's flood defences. I get that. But I had to get help getting down. And without them there, I wouldn't have gone tonight on my own. I wouldn't have got down there. And getting back up, well, before that, just a general standing around. Shingle always wants to 1 step forward, 2 steps back. And with my fake legs, it's just so hard work. And then I can't just walk the rods back every time you bring a fish in or rebaiting. Struggling to walk on little pea shingle that's rolling me backwards almost. And then when a wave comes in, I got caught out by a wave up to my ankles tonight, and then that fills my feet up and soaks my legs. They then become heavier and even harder to walk. And I was like, do you know what? Midway through the session, I was like, I'm not doing it anymore. I don't want to do it. And then getting back up, both Jake and Neil, and I'm not a small guy, I'm quite a big guy, one arm each had to pull me up while I was almost trying to walk. And I wouldn't have got back up on my own. I just wouldn't have done it. So big thanks to Neil and Jake. But yeah, lure fishing and squid fishing, light gear, no tackle. I'm still game on, but bait fishing on the shingle for me is done. I'm over it. So yeah, sad realisation.